Grand Theft Auto 6 might not be Rockstar's next game. That might be Red Dead Redemption Remastered. And the reason we know that is the game was recently re-rated in Korea. So I'll show you guys what this looks like right now. We'll kind of break down everything in a little bit. You can see it is Red Dead Redemption from Take-Two Interactive. You can see when it actually happened, which was about 2 weeks ago on June 15th, 2023. So let's talk about everything that this rating carries. So it has the classification number that you can see there, CCNV, and then 2306150001. Now the 230615, that was the date in which it was actually classified. The 001 indicates the first classification. Now the NV in Korean game ratings refers to console games, while NP refers to PC games. Now the reason we know this is a new rating, number one, the date itself, but also ratings for the original PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 versions of the game, as well as the Undead Nightmare Collection and Game of the Year Edition. Those versions of Red Dead Redemption already existed in Korea prior to the new rating. So it very much looks like Rockstar is going to be creating a new PC and remastered versions for the newer platforms. And since the game launched on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 on May 18th, 2010, no newer versions have ever been released. So this is absolutely massive. Now it seems like Rockstar might have actually been planning this for quite some time, because I don't know if you guys remember this, but Rockstar removed Red Dead Redemption from PS Now in late 2022, and it was seemingly out of nowhere. It was removed after 6 years since its debut on the service in 2016, meaning the only modern way to play Red Dead Redemption would have been on Xbox Series X and S and Xbox One consoles, and then third-party emulators for PC. So that move was weird, but now it's starting to make more sense. And remember that these are the exact same signs we started to see before Rockstar released the definitive edition of Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. We started to see new ratings in various countries for both of those games that had certain differences. And now it looks like we're starting to see the exact same thing here, with Red Dead Redemption seemingly getting rated out of nowhere. Now, one other interesting thing that's happened here is it looks like Rockstar has already sort of given away one or two of the improvements that's going to happen in this new remastered game. And that actually has to do something for the gore descriptor. So this version of Red Dead Redemption has a new rating descriptor for gore that's only ever been given to 3 other games: Doom, Doom Eternal, and Red Dead Redemption 2. And the gore in Red Dead Redemption 2 is very realistic, meaning like if you choose to shoot someone with a shotgun, you might see their arm get blown off, or if you end up putting a stick of dynamite at their feet, you might see them get blown to different pieces and stuff like that. That's just obviously an example. The new rating for Red Dead Redemption includes a new expression for body damage. This is what it says in 2013. When attacking with firearms, there is body damage and excessive blood stains. And from 2010, it says fights using weapons such as guns and knives are frequent, and there are realistic blood stain expressions in the fictional Western world violence. So it seems like in this new version of Red Dead Redemption Remastered, we're going to be getting sort of the same body damage and excessive blood stains that we get in Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, obviously, none of this has yet to be confirmed from Rockstar, but all the signs are there that a Red Dead Redemption 1 remake or remaster is going to be happening. Now, what's interesting, and you guys might remember this, there were initial plans to remaster Red Dead Redemption. That info was provided by Insider Tez Funds 2, but apparently those plans were scrapped due to the negative backlash surrounding the GTA Trilogy remaster. So it kind of makes you wonder what caused Rockstar Games to change their mind here. Now it also makes you wonder, why is Rockstar deciding to do this now? And I feel like we have a couple of different viewpoints here that make sense. The first is from a financial standpoint. So simply put, a remaster of Red Dead Redemption could generate significant revenue for Rockstar's parent company, Take-Two Interactive. Because Red Dead Redemption's game platform accessibility is currently really limited and small, a remaster would likely be highly successful in attracting a broader audience on really all the consoles: PlayStation, Switch, PC, and even Xbox. And I think even a bigger standpoint here is going to be bridging the gap between present day and when Grand Theft Auto 6 releases. So we know GTA 6 is in the pipeline and it is going to be coming soon. But as things currently stand, we still don't have an official announcement from Rockstar. And if you believe data on the earnings call from their parent company Take-Two Interactive, it's very well likely looking that the game is not going to be releasing until 2024 and possibly 2025. That's a long gap from now. We're basically not even halfway through 2023. And as someone that plays and talks about Grand Theft Auto Online on a daily basis, that game is starting to slow down. The last couple of updates have seemingly been smaller and smaller than ever, and we know that Rockstar has also paused support for Red Dead Online, so they're not really getting any updates there. So it would be a pretty long dry spell from now until GTA 6's release with their two multiplayer modes. So I believe this would sort of allow them to fill the gap. And interestingly enough, and speaking of Red Dead Online, the Red Dead Online event month for July was actually pushed back. Pushed back 1 week until July 10th. I don't know why they've decided to do that, but perhaps that means an announcement for Red Dead Redemption Remastered is on the way within a week or two. It just makes you wonder, how much are people going to freak out if Red Dead Redemption Remastered happens and gets an official reveal before Grand Theft Auto 6? I think there could be so many people that would just be massively upset about this, but I honestly don't think this is a bad thing. And honestly, last but not least, it might not be long before the game actually comes out. This data was put together by Zach Zwiesen, who writes for Kotaku, basically taking a look at previous Rockstar games when they were rated on the Korean rating board and when they were released in the United States. And you can see there that it's either a couple of weeks, if not barely a month, if not barely a little bit over than a month. In fact, the average number of days between rating and release is only 25.5. So with that information, because it was rated on June 15th, could we be seeing it come out in the beginning of July? It really does feel like that could be the case, so be on the lookout possibly for an announcement from Rockstar very, very soon. But it looks like Red Dead Redemption Remastered is going to be their next game as the wait for Grand Theft Auto 6 continues. Let me know what you think about this in those comments down below, though. I would absolutely love to hear from you guys down there. Do you think this is good, bad, somewhere in between? Let me know what you're thinking down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.